Everyone. Am I on yet? Can everyone hear me? Am I on yet? Let me look through this chat. It's been going since I've not even been in yet. Okay, yeah, I think I'm on. I'm on. Yo, how is everyone doing today? Look, man, there's quite a lot for us to talk about, right? It's been a while. It's been a minute since I've been live, so a lot's been happening in the gaming world, hasn't it, people? So let's get into it. So Oblivion is real, and it looks like it's coming tomorrow. There's a lot to talk about with Oblivion. Okay, yo, Aku, thank you, man, for the 10. Thank you, man. Look, I appreciate that. That's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Man, look, 40 is coming quick. I'm 40 next year, man. Holy hell. So, I was really hoping Oblivion might drop today. Nice birthday gift, but it hasn't. But it looks like Oblivion's dropping tomorrow, and that's official. Yes, Gray, it's Bethesda officially showed a poster for it. I don't look a day past 21. I know this. I know. I've been saying this. I don't look a day past 21. Look, man, guys, the Oblivion. There's a lot to talk about with Oblivion. First of all, this is really bad timing for me because, as you all know, I've been really, really addicted to Cyberpunk. Yo, Jazz, thank you. Yo, great. This is bad timing for me. Listen, I've never played Oblivion. No one is more excited about playing Oblivion than I am, but I'm so addicted to Cyberpunk, bro, that I don't have it in me to stop playing Cyberpunk right now. So I think what I might do is I might create my orc. Obviously, I'm going to play as an orc. I might create my character, right? I might stream it. I might stream the opening of Oblivion, but I'm not going to play it properly until I'm done with Cyberpunk. Richard, the build? I don't really have a build per se because it's my first playthrough, right? I don't really have a dedicated build. I've just been experimenting a lot with different things to try and figure out what sort of build I want. So I've been, I don't really have a build, really. I'm using a lot of hacking. I really enjoy I really enjoy the quick hacks. So I've been putting a lot into intelligence. I've been neglecting body quite a bit. Reflexes I've been doing a lot of. Yo, thank you, Gray, for that. Appreciate you. Just wait until you get your first Oblivion gate, man. I'm just enjoying the hell out of Cyberpunk, man. Look, I'm 40 hours in, and I've only just started doing the Judy missions, right? So I've been really taking my time. In terms of the main story, I've just spoke to Rogue, and I'm doing that. So I'm really, really not far in at all. I'm really in not even halfway easily. So I've just been spending my time doing all the side stuff. But I am really... Look, man, it's got so bad that I'm dreaming about it now. Like, I have dreams now where I'm being attacked, and then I see the quick hack menu come up, and I'm picking, like, overheat and stuff. But look, back onto on Oblivion. Man. Do you know what? Yeah, look, man, I got it bad. It's bad. It's all I'm thinking about. It's all I'm thinking about. So Oblivion, look, man, I don't even know what to say. It feels like, yo, King, lots of love from Australia. It just feels like I was so addicted to Skyrim that now once I'm finally done with Cyberpunk and the DLC, I have the DLC. Once I finally wrap up Cyberpunk, which will be, I don't know, 100 hours from now, I can then jump straight into Oblivion. And that's a good feeling. But I have to say, right, thank you, Spec. Thank you. I am old. I know I don't look it, chat. I know I don't look it. Yes, Steve, I'm really glad I'm really, really glad I waited. I'm glad I waited. But I'm excited. I'm excited for Oblivion. But I don't know what to do because I feel like I need to start it so I can make a video on it. But I also feel like if I play Oblivion now, there's a big risk. Here's my problem. There's a massive risk that my Skyrim addiction might kick back in if I start Oblivion. And the idea of falling back in love with that Skyrim experience, but on Oblivion might take over me, and then I might end up neglecting Cyberpunk. And I really don't want to do that. But let's see. Do you know what? I feel bad for Expedition 33. I really do. I feel bad for Expedition 33 because more people have been talking about whether or not Oblivion exists than they have Expedition 33. And now that we know that it does, Expedition 33's numbers are going to take a severe hit. I mean, they just are. A lot more people I feel are going to be playing Oblivion and interested in Oblivion, and are more likely to put Expedition 33 on the back burner now. I feel like a lot of people. Yo, thank you, Matt Belmont. It's my birthday. I'm 39 years old today. How crazy is that? Well, I don't know what I'm going to do when Doom comes out. There's a while yet. I've got a while yet, right? Although I did. Listen, man, did you see the Doom trailer, bruv? Did you see the new Doom trailer, bruv? Oh my goodness! Like, yo, what is going on in 2025? What is going on, bruv? Like, my guy. Mark, listen, Mark. It's great. It does lack. The only thing it's really missing, and I don't understand why it's missing this, it doesn't have like a garage to customize vehicles, which feels like it's really missing. Yeah, Thierry Henry. That's the only real answer. That's the only correct answer, I feel. I don't know why it's missing that. But look, the game has so much personality, bro. It's so much personality. There's so much flair in Cyberpunk. I don't know what's happening in 2025, chat. Like, can you imagine if every year was like this? Like, yeah. This is what we eventually wasted from, bro. I don't know what's going on. This year is nuts. Like, Game Pass this year is just insane. Like, Game Pass this year is mental. Like, yo, Mark, I appreciate you, man. Look, I'd like to apologize to everyone. I know that my content has been lacking lately. It's don't blame me. It's that's to blame. That's to blame, right? I've had to force myself to try and do videos because, look, I don't know what to tell you. And I don't know how often I'm going to be uploading now because I'm still in Cyberpunk. Oblivion's coming out. Doom's coming out. Look, man, I'm not at IGN, okay? I'm one guy. And when I fall into a game like that, bruv, it's very difficult for me. Can you imagine all the games Microsoft will announce at their Xbox? Bruv, it's insane. Bruv, the game, bro, that people still try downplay Game Pass. Are you mental? I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like, Oblivion's gonna come out tomorrow, right? And it's just gonna be there. One button away. Thank you, Lord Snuggy Cry. Just one button away. Press the button. You have it. You have it. You have it. It's there. It's crazy. It's nuts. Yeah, man, we're not even at the event, like you said, Mark. We're not even at the event. What's going to happen? How many shadow drops are we going to get at the event? Do you know what I mean? How many are going to be like, oh, this year has been the most stacked year in gaming. I can't even remember a time when it was as stacked as this. It's like all generation, we've been waiting, right? And now 2025 comes, and they're just all flying at us at once. It's bonkers. This year is ridiculous. Of course it's stacked. How is it not stacked? How is this year not stacked, bruv? Are you crazy? Yo, Gora, thank you for the 20, my guy. It has been a good one. Thank you very much, man. How is 2025 not stacked? Are you crazy? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Well, JDX, that's extremely subjective. If you're only excited for Doom, then that's on you. But there's been many, many releases this year for many, many people as well. When I first saw the leaked screenshot of those, I honestly thought it looked like Skyrim Total Conversion mod, and they turned Skyrim. I mean, looking like Skyrim isn't a bad thing to me. Look, it's so stacked. There's been game releases every other week, it seems. And regardless whether you like that specific game or not, these are all very solid games that are just dropping all the time. Like, just doesn't seem to end. Just doesn't seem to end. Yo, Gora, I wasn't prepared for the Cyberpunk addiction, man. I wasn't prepared for Cyberpunk. I had no idea how good Cyberpunk was going to be. I really wish... Oh, yeah, bro. Parasite Eve, I talk about Parasite Eve all the time. It's a game which I feel not many people talk about. It's one of those games which I feel like doesn't get enough airtime. No one really talks about it. It's sort of just left there, right, in the past. And it doesn't make sense to me. It's such an amazing game. Look, man, Cyberpunk should come with a fucking warning because it's not on, man. Do you know what I've done all day? It's my birthday today. Do you want to know the one thing I really wanted for my birthday? To play Cyberpunk all day. And my wife was like, right, okay, do it. So I've been in here all day playing Cyberpunk. My wife, bless her, she's been running around for me like an angel, bringing me stuff. You know, it's been great. I've just been able to sit here with my feet up. My wife has been bringing food to me, bringing drinks to me. Are you okay? Is there anything else you need? I've had my feet up. I've been playing Cyberpunk all day. Since I woke up, that's all I've done. And I can't stop, Gray. I can't stop! I just can't stop. I cannot. I see the little markers on the map. I'll take an L and Arsenal. They did very well. We battered them, bro. Bro definitely plays this character. Well, I am playing as a female V. And I did pick the option to have the biggest breasts because, of course. So I'll let you decide. House of Cards, thanks for 2, man. COD Bros play one game. COD Bros play one game. That's why gaming is boring to them. Yeah, bro. No, man. It's not often a game makes me think about life. It's an experiment. A man of culture. I am a man of culture, right? Look, I just love Cyberpunk, man. It's so good. It does. Xbox owns me now. It does. I've been meaning to play more games. The thing is with me, right? What happens with me is I have a very addictive personality, right? So sometimes a lot of games don't grab me, right? Like Atomfall, I liked it, but I could take or leave Atomfall. You know what I mean? I could play it. It was okay, but it didn't pull me in. It didn't really pull me in, right? Not many games have pulled me in. And then I started Cyberpunk, bruv. I was in. Like it just, there's so many cool things about Cyberpunk, man. There's so many awesome things. So many things under the hood going on that made the game so great. And it just clicked. You know when a game clicks with you and then it takes over your mind to the point where when you sleep, you're dreaming about it. When I'm not playing it, I want to play it so bad. I'm like shaking. I'm laying there in bed falling asleep and I'm telling you, my finger is twitching. My hands are twitching because I'm not playing it. Do you know what I mean? That's how bad I am right now. I'm not going to see you guys for a month or more. I'm going to be Yeah, man. Look, they're so busy, man. Yes, I less free you. Listen, man. My Skyrim addiction was severe. Gaming addiction's real. It's real, man. It needs to be studied. Like my Skyrim addiction, my health suffered, man. Like I was in a bad way. I was a state. I must have lost like 24 pounds. I wasn't eating. I was forgetting like I needed to like do stuff. Like I was in Skyrim. I lived in it. Like real world didn't existed. I was just in Skyrim. Like I thought it would get a bruv. And it's the same with Cyberpunk, man. I don't feel like I'm me anymore. I feel like I'm V. And this is like fictional. Like I'm so like, bruv, it's bad. Golden Apples, thanks for the 199. Have you played Trepang 2, the DLC? No, man, never even heard of Trepang 2. I'm still learning PC. The master race is complicated. What other games have you guys been addicted to? There's not many games I've actually been really addicted to. There's a lot of games I've really liked and enjoyed, but not many I've been addicted to. I'm trying to think. Baldur's Gate 3 was one. Yes, me and the wife severely became addicted to Baldur's Gate 3. Skyrim was one. Nier Automata is I haven't played yet. I have it. But I haven't played it yet. I'm trying to think, what else did I get really addicted to? What else was it I was addicted to? I'm not sure. There is more that I've been addicted to. Metal Gear Solid 3 was one. It wasn't the longest game, but when I was playing it, I couldn't turn it off. When I was playing it, I couldn't turn it off. And I literally played that back to back. I completed it like 3 times back to back. I just couldn't get enough of it. What else? Command and Conquer Red Alert. I think it was Red Alert. Was it Red Alert? One of them. I think it might have been Red Alert. I was very addicted to Command and Conquer back in the day. What else? Fallout 3. I was very addicted to, and equally as addicted to, I was also very addicted to New Vegas, Mass Effect. But these sort of open world games, man, you can really fall in deep though. You can really fall in deep though. Skyrim was the worst. Even as addicted as I am to this, I'm not as addicted as I was to Skyrim. Skyrim destroyed me. It destroyed me. I'm telling you, man, I couldn't even function. It was like, it even felt like going to like doing anything, having to break away to eat food felt like it was hard to do. Do you know what I mean? Doom Eternal, I got addicted to, quite a bit. When Doom Eternal came out, I struggled to do anything else other than play Doom Eternal. Is Oblivion basically Skyrim? I don't think so, Mark. I think that they're very different. But you need to play them, Mark, because they are fantastic games. I hear that Oblivion is actually better than Yo, Steve, thanks for the 5 birthday. Have you tried South of Midnight yet? I'm enjoying it. Started playing Oblivion on 360 again for the umpteenth time. I tried South of Midnight. It's not for me. It's not my thing. George, thanks for the 199, man. Evening, bruv. Did you see I did see the Doom trailer, George. I watched it with my son, and oh my god. Bruv, I don't know what to say. I didn't even need to see it. I wasn't even going to watch it, right? I wasn't going to watch it because I was like, I already know I'm not buying it. It's on Game Pass. But I already knew that I was going to be playing it, right? So I felt I don't really need to see more because I know I'm playing it. But I folded, and I watched it. And yes, it looks absolutely insane. But there was like Release the Slayer and he comes down and it just looks great. It looks great. Thankfully, it's not out till like May. Ooh, who's my favorite Cyberpunk character so far? Apart from V, I don't know. I would say probably Jackie. I really don't like that he got killed off so quick. I felt like he had much more to give. I don't understand why they had to get rid of him so quickly. Skippy, yeah, Skippy's really good. But I'm not far in. Do you know what I mean? I'm not far in. So I'm like, I don't know how far in I am, but I'm not far in. Blind Spruce, thanks for the 250. Are you going to stream Oblivion announcement today? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really. Yes, I have Skippy. Some of the side content is really good, man. And Skippy is hilarious. So I'm just kneecapping people right now with Skippy. It's just great. Cyberpunk is amazing. It's on my quick resume right now. And as soon as I finish my live, I'm going to jump straight back into it. It's just great. I didn't realize how good it was going to be. But what else? I never got addicted to Gears. But I never played it online, you know, and I know that it was the online community which made Gears so addictive back in the day. Do you know what would really work? I've been thinking this. Look, Cyberpunk Online needs to be a thing. Why is Cyberpunk Online not a thing? Can you imagine Cyberpunk Online? Bruv, Cyberpunk Online would slap. It would slap. Yes, I have the Phantom Liberty. When should I download it? Because I'm not sure at what point I should be downloading it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure at what point I should be installing the DLC. I don't know. I don't have it installed right now, but I'm not sure when I should, because I feel like, I don't know. Some people are telling me to do it before the main story. Some people are telling me to do it after the main story. I just don't know when I should really install it. But look, this is how much side stuff I've been doing, right? I've not even done the third story mission, I don't think, right? I've barely done any story missions, right? At all. I have like 300,000 eddies, right? I just bought my third apartment. I've got like 5 vehicles. I'm way too over-leveled for anything the game's going to be giving to me in a minute, right? I'm like level... What level I am? I'm like level 35 or something, I think. I've just been doing so much side stuff. I've maxed out all my cyberware. I can't even get any more cyberware now if I want to. It's like... After you meet Placide in Pacifica, bruv, Phantom Liberty should start. Okay. Yeah, but you know what, George? Everything's expensive, man. You want to buy, like, a t-shirt? It costs you, like, 2,000. So if you go shopping for clothes in Cyberpunk, it can cost you... Bruv, you can just buy, like, a few tops, some jeans, whatever. You've spent, like, 5-6 grand. Like that. Like... So... If I had to classify my build right now, I tend to favor smart weapons. So I'm using high intelligence, high reflexes, high cool. Like, so my intelligence is like 14. My cool is like 14. My reflexes are 12. My body's 4. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag. A lot of cyber hacking, a lot of stealth. I do tend to approach it more stealthily. I just love the feeling of like hacking and just taking control of like, cameras and turrets and stuff. Like, I don't put many points into body because, quite frankly, no one really gets that close to me. I typically snipe people, but by the time I don't really get to, I don't really get many one-on-one fights with people, to be honest. And if anyone comes close to me, I just open up my hack and I'll just hack them. I'll just blind them for a second, right? Whip out my sword and just, I don't really get touched. I just seem to zip about and jump all over the place and hack stuff. Like, No one's getting close to me, bro. I'll just, you know, no one's getting close to me, man. I even have that new hack which makes people unalive themselves. That makes you feel really powerful, man. When you just look at someone and go, end it. And they just end it. Also, man, the katanas, man. Bro, the katanas are nuts. Like, you can upgrade your reflexes so you can, like, not just deflect bullets, but send the bullets back to them and get critical hits. And nothing makes you feel more gangster, man. You feel like Grey Fox from Metal Gear Solid. Just standing there and just being like, sending all the bullets back to people. It's so great. It's so great. Also, hacking vehicles as well is a lot of fun. Like, someone's chasing you in a vehicle and you can hack the vehicle and just hit the emergency brake. Bruv. Also, throwing knives is insane, bruv. Throwing knives in Cyberpunk is mental. It's so ridiculously OP, man. It's OP as fuck. Throwing knives is great. It's just a very fun game. Like I said in my video about it, it's very versatile. It's very, very versatile. Oh, thank you, Brandon, man. I don't deserve that, but thank you, man. It's look, my videos are. I'll be the first to say my videos aren't great. Okay, I was talking to a friend of mine about this. I appreciate everyone that watches my content, because my content's, well, it's very raw. Do you know what I mean? It's very raw. Like, I still feel like I'm a pretty rubbish creator, man. So please all bear with me. There's no editing or glam or bells and whistles, really. It's just a old gaming dude talking about gaming stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's, and I can only talk about stuff which appeals to me. So it's very difficult for me as a channel, because I can't force myself to talk about what's trending. I just can't. So if something comes out and I just can't do it. Do you know what I mean? I have to talk about what I'm experiencing now, and in the only way I can, which is sometimes I post a video that I sit there and I think, oh, I should have said that. I should have said this. I should have touched on this, because I don't script anything. I know a lot of creators, they script stuff and that they write out the script. I can't do that. So to me, I just talk like the whole idea behind my content is that I want to try and come across like someone like you would just have a normal conversation with about gaming. You know what I mean? So it's not professional. It's just me talking about stuff. Switch 2 is more of a scam than the PS5 Pro. That's a statement. Yeah, I can't script spec. I can't do it. It's not only is it hard for me to write a script due to being dyslexic, but it just wouldn't feel right for me to be reading. It's just, my brain doesn't work that way. I feel like I'm better when I'm just going off the top of my head and just speaking emotionally. Do you know what I mean? So when I'm talking about Cyberpunk, you can see the excitement. You can see how much I love that game just in how I'm speaking about it. I just can't. I feel like if I tried to do the whole script thing, showing like footage of a game, I feel like it would be worse. Do you know what I mean? I'm better just talking about it. Yeah, imagine if the next Xbox has Steam Mark. Oh my god. I don't. And look, I've not stopped Halo, by the way. I'm really, really on the cusp of finishing Halo Reach. But unfortunately, man, yeah, I can't cover news, man. Listen, news bores me, right? News bores me, man. Like, I don't, listen, chat. I'm not that guy, okay? Like, someone told, when this channel started picking up traction, someone told me early on, oh, you should cover news, you need to cover this and cover that. Look, man, I'm not that guy. There's other channels which cover news. I'm not the news guy. I don't have a clue what's going on. I barely know what I'm doing. I don't have a clue what's happening. I just wander through life, walking into walls, waiting for my wife to direct me where I need to go. I am not the if people came to me for news, bro, if this became a news channel, it would be hilarious. If I started covering, do you know how wrong I would be on so much stuff? How uninformed I am? Do you know how bad my news would be? I would be getting called out so much about how shit my news was. Like, I would be so bad at it. I'm not that guy. I get my news right from like my wife or my son, who just feed me something they've seen. So I don't do no background checks. I just take everything at face value, man. I'm so naive. Like, if my wife could say, Eli, she could troll me so hard. Right? She could be like, Eli, they've officially revealed that Steam is on the Xbox. Everyone's going mental about it. I'd be like making a video. Oh my God, Steam is... Bruv, it would be terrible. Everyone would be like, what are you talking about? No one has said this. But my wife said it. Are you telling me my wife is not telling the truth? Like, come on, man. No. Should I just do... Yo, Mark. I'm in the Midlands right now. Should I do a new... No, I can't do a news show. Stop it. Happy birthday, Eli. In UFC, you gave me a black eye. Happy birthday, Sir Bruvian. Make orcs great again. You know what I'm really excited for is just to make my orc on Oblivion. All I'm going to do is... The famous last words. All I'm going to do is make my orc. I'm going to make my character. That's it. Spectre, Freerun is the goal. It's the goal. I stand by that. It's the goal. East Beast, my family are from Wales. I'm actually half Welsh. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm not the new. Look, a lot of people on YouTube, man, they really try and sell themselves as some sort of official capacity. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just can't be that guy. I mean, come on, look at me. Who's going to take my news seriously? News of Sir Bruvian. I have like a little script. I should do it. I should do it and make it look really professional. I should like get like a suit, sit here and like, oh my God, my wife could have like, I could have an earpiece in and Candice could have like an earpiece in the other room and she could go on Google and just read me the news and I could just like interpret the news to everyone. And we should do it live. I should do a live news thing, like a news anchor thing, maybe every 2 weeks, where I go live with the news, and it'd just be an absolute massacre. It'd just be ridiculous. It'd be so bad. It would be so bad. And young bruv could be involved, and he could be like, we could just be trying our best to make the news work in real time. That could be something that could be quite fun, couldn't it? What am I trying to get my... I mean, look, I honestly, man, in this circle of creators, I am the worst one. I am the worst. I'm really thankful for every subscriber I have, but the reason I don't ever tell people to subscribe or like my content is because, I mean, come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, I'm Candice the Weather Woman. Yeah, if I could get Candice on camera as a Weather Woman, I'd be making, yeah, we'd be killing it. We'd be killing it. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I do. I appreciate everyone who watches it. Do you know how difficult it is for me to even figure out what to do videos on, man? I don't have a clue what to do videos on, man. I'm not the best, but I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Like, I'm not skilled. Young bruv with sporting updates. Yeah, man. April 29 years. I mean, 20. I wish I was 29. I'm 39 years old. Can you believe that? Look at this face. Look at this face. I look young, right? Chat. I look good, right? Chat, don't do me bad like that. I look good, right? I look good, right? I look, if I lost a bit of weight, because I know I'm fat, right? But if I lost a bit of weight, trimmed the beard a little bit, right? I'd look okay, right? I'd look all right. I'd look all right, wouldn't I? You're turning 48 years young. I thought you was 24. See, Candice. I've told her that. You see that? Happy birthday, sir, bro. Yo, Mixie one. She's a woman. We can get a woman's perspective, right? Yo, Mixie, how old do I look? Look at this face. Come on. Don't I look young and fresh? She's going to crucify me now. She's going to tell me, hit me with the 5-0. Mixie, how would you say I look like 35-ish? Come on, Minxie, don't do me like... You meant 25, didn't you? Oh, look, 25. Look at me. Look how youthful. Look how youthful I look, Minxie. Look how youthful I look. I think I could get away with saying I was 28. I think if I trimmed the beard down, lost a bit of weight, I could say I'm in my 20s. Come on, chap. If I got in shape a little bit, I'm not going to take it too far, but if I lost a little bit of weight, you know what? Well, I'll take 35 then, fine. I'm 39, I'll take the few years. Can't wait for your Halo, Halo 4 versus Gears 4 battle, okay. Yeah. Once I get done with Reach, I'm just, disclaimer. It's going to be a while. Yeah, thank you, Gaming with Dead People. I appreciate that. It's going to be a while because, no, I'm not in my late 20s. I'm nearly 40. I know. There's not, but look, do you see any greys? There's no greys, right? I'm doing okay. Look, it's going to be a while. Unfortunately, I've completely neglected Halo Reach, which is terrible. I know. I was enjoying it. I was having a really good time with it. I nearly got to the end of it with my guy. Al, native, you know who you are. But, bro, this fucking game. This game, man. I just can't do anything else. Great. No, I've never bro, I am not a dying individual. But look, listen. I've been shaving my head, right, since I was 17 years old. And I've been hoping and praying I'll go bald eventually. But it's still there. Like, I would love it if it just stopped growing. But no, I don't. Are you crazy? I'm not going to dye my beard. Jesus Christ. How mental that would look. We've got to beat... Why wouldn't you want that? Because I've always shaved it, right? I've just always shaved my head. So it's a pain in the arse having to shave it all the time, and I would rather it just stopped growing. But I don't know. But look at this, we've got 75 people watching me right now. I don't know why. But hey, welcome to the... If you start lifting, you'll eventually look like Kratos. I know, man. But listen, people have said this. The problem is, though, that the start lifting part, that means going to a gym, right? That means, like, doing stuff. Like, that means, like, being physically active, though. I'm just not about that life. Like, I'm not about that. I'm about just being comfortable and drinking, nice sugary things and eating sugary things and, I mean, look, man, I'm just not about that life, I'm afraid. Not about it. No, I'm about being big, fat, short, and beautiful. That's what I'm about. I am sorry we have Kratos at home. That's what I am, right? Look, man, I don't know what to tell you. It's not in the cards for me. Plus, man, I need to be mindful of my wife, right? If I start lifting weights, getting in godlike shape, I'm not going to be able to keep her off of me, am I? Like, you know, I want to play my game in peace. I don't need my wife constantly, you know, drooling over me. Plus, who's going to eat all the hobnobs? You know what I mean? Who's going to eat all the hobnobs if not me? You know what I mean? You know, I don't, you know, my wife doesn't need the distractions. You know what I mean? She doesn't need the distractions. Plus, let me tell you, I'm very cuddly. I've been a great service to my wife during winter. Those cold nights. Look, man, this belly, these man boobs have served her well. Have served her well. You think Alex is comfortable? Alex isn't comfortable. I'm comfortable. You really want a Bruvian when it's a cold winter dark night in your, you know, you don't need some ripped banana guy. It's a short 5'7" fat guy you need in your life. Yeah, man, look, do you think the Vikings was all out there lifting weights? Like, no. Like, and plus I don't want to waste my energy, you know? That's a lot of energy, right? I can't be wasting my energy. Like, going to the gym with people? That's the big thing. People? Go to the gym with people? There's nothing out there for me, chat. I've said that there's nothing out there for me. Like, there's nothing out there for me, right? I can make my orc on Oblivion and I can vicariously live through him. He can be the in shape version of Bruvian. What do I need to be in shape for? I'm married, right? What do I need to be in shape for? If my wife wanted a man in shape, she wouldn't have got me in the first place. Do you know what I mean? She wouldn't have ever got with a Bruvian. She would have got with someone else. So I don't need to. You know what I mean? No, the rank of Berserkers was mostly overweight but held to war. Sir Bruvian, yeah, I could definitely. But listen, yeah. It is an excuse, Spec. It's an excuse. And it's an excuse that I am going to continue to use. You know, round is a shape. You know, round is a shape. Well, look, man, the chair is already suffering, bro. The chair is already suffering. Every time I move, I hear the suspension die a little bit more. Like, the soul of this chair is just... This chair is really, you know, serving as... Imagine yourself carrying your wife into your neck. Look, I like my food. Do you know what I mean? What can I say? I like to eat. Like, how did I meet my wife? Well, we used to work in the same place. We used to work in the same place, and funnily enough, she was very popular in the workplace, and a lot of people were circling her like sharks. But naturally, they didn't hold a candle to the charm of Bruvian. You know, my amazing this, like, somehow like conned her into falling for me. I don't know how I pulled that off. I don't know how I tricked her to do that. That's still one of my biggest achievements, man. Like, I was just like, you know, she just couldn't resist me. You know what I mean? Everyone else was so pissed. You know, like, everyone was so pissed. There was lots of guys there who went to the gym and lots of like people like that. They were so pissed that this donut eating, you know, sort of beer drinking, like fat gaming, you know, this guy rolled up and she just fell head over heels for me. What can I say? What can I say? It is what it is. You know, it is what. So look, I'm telling you, it's all about the personality, people. It's look, man. Look. This peak. This is peak male performance. You know, she felt, look, I have a certain charm. Okay. I think she looked at me and was like, I can fix him. Because I offend people, because I don't understand what I'm saying. You know, I need a lot of direction. I think she saw me as a project and was like, I think I can fix him. She's been working on that for many, many years. I don't know how far into the process she is, or if she thinks she's on her way to achieving it. One will never know. But one will never know. What can I say? I think maybe she gave up and was like, oh, sod it. I can't fix him, but it's too late now. It's too late. What can you do? Can you imagine if I was really hoping Oblivion would launch, would come out today, because I was going to launch it on the live and maybe do like a character creator on live. That would have been fun. But if it's launching tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe you could do it tomorrow. Maybe. What do you think, chat? Would chat be up for that? Me creating my character on a live? That could be fun. Creating characters live is always fun. Oh, bro, that would be hilarious. I'm not going to lie. That will be so fucking funny if they just launch a trailer, right? And then they're like releasing 2026. Bro, that would be so much. That would be such a troll. That would be such a massive troll. That would actually be quite funny. I can't lie. I would like that. I would actually prefer that, because then I wouldn't have to stress about Cyberpunk or all the other games like Expedition 33 coming out. I could just chill. That would be a classic troll, though. They won't do that. They're not going to launch it in June. Oh no, wait. Doom is May. What's out in June? June would actually be a better time. What's out in June? Because if it comes out now, they are effectively just burying 33, which really isn't fair. It's not fair. It's not. Expedition 33 does not deserve that. Because as good as Expedition 33 looks, an Oblivion remake, it's going to really affect it. It is. It's going to really affect it. It is. It's going to affect its numbers massively. It's not going to affect Oblivion, but it's going to affect Expedition 33. Well, if it launches tomorrow, I might have to... Switch 2 is going to kill it in sales. Is it, though? Bro, I don't think... Is it? I mean, look. Switch 2 is a joke, right? Switch 2 is a joke. I have no interest in the Switch 2. I would sooner rather buy the Switch 1 to play some of these other Nintendo games. The Switch 2 is a con. It's a scam. The Switch 2 is nonsense. I have no interest in the Switch 2. Switch 2 is just... Man, if people buying the Switch 2, man, they're like trying to sell 1080p like it's a new thing. Like, say goodbye to 720. Say hello to 1080p. It's like this. Like, so judging what you guys are saying. Oh, hang on. I heard the Switch 2 pony say Switch 2 is better. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't better than the Series S at all. It isn't. It isn't at all, because the Series S. No, it's not. Not even close. I mean, look, it's old technology. Everything about the Switch 2 is mega dated. No, it isn't no, it isn't full 4K. That's not how it works. You can't just look. That's not, bruv. Your TV upscaling an image to 4K does not mean it's 4K. There's so many variables that make that very inaccurate. For one, different model TVs do the job very, very differently. Do you know what I mean? Like one TV to the next doesn't do the same job. So ultimately, it depends on the panel the individual is using. But it's not natively coming out 4K from the Switch 2, bro. The Switch 2 is weak as piss. The Switch 2 is terrible. It's terrible. Like I can't believe how much of a scam the Switch 2 is. It's really bad, bro. It's bad. It's not even an OLED screen. See, at least if they'd have said, look, it's 1080p, but it's OLED. Okay. Because 1080p on an OLED tends to look better than 4K on an LED. Right? 4K on an LCD, a 1080p OLED would look better than that. It would. It just would. So often, it's not an opinion, it's fact, Stockwell. Look, the panel you use massively dictates how good your games look. It's not just all about what the system can do, right? Like, for example, if you was to play a Series S, on a high-end OLED, it would look better than a Series X on a low-end LCD. Do you get my point? So they could have compensated for it by at least giving the screen, making it an OLED. If the screen had been OLED, that would have been a fair compromise, because 1080p on an OLED is going to look really, really good, man. It's going to look crisp. It's going to look amazing, especially at 120. It's going to look fire. But they're doing an LCD. Bro, that's so cheap. Do you know how cheap LCD technology is? That is cheap. Well, you wouldn't think it was cheap, judging by how expensive the Nintendo Switch 2 actually is, because it costs a fortune. Like, it's just pure greed. They're charging you new tech prices for old tech. LCD, man. No. LCD is cheap. Bruv, do you know you can buy... Thanks for the 2, Black Cobra, man. Bruv, do you know you can buy, like, a 4K 65-inch LCD TV for, like, $250? Like, it's old tech. 4K isn't hard to get in a... Bruv, like I said, it's not mini LED. It's not even full array. It's like it's an edge-lit panel. It's old stuff. It's terrible. Look, the Switch is just... Jeff says it's about both console and TV, not just console. You can have all the great space in the world with your TV. Yeah, and this is what's funny. A lot of people do this, man. A lot of people go on and on about specs, and then but the screen that they're gaming on lacks. Look, the greatest upgrade you can make is your screen. Like seriously, like a good screen makes all the difference in the world. Oh no, you can get. Oh, of course you can get high-end ones, bruv. Not all LCD panels are the same. Absolutely, there is high-end panels. But the Switch 2 isn't using a high-end panel. You can get some high-end, but yeah, of course you can. There's some amazing, like look, you can get like mini LED stuff like that, which is amazing technology, right? But the Nintendo isn't using mini LED, and even if it was using mini LED, it would be pointless at that size. It would be pointless at that size. The PS5 Pro was always a scam. It's a total scam. It's a total scam, man. Of course it is. You can get low quality video signals out of a high quality screen. Yes, that's true. You can. But it's like each TV, you see, depending on the processor on the TV, depends on how good of a job it does in upscaling, right? Like, not all of them can upscale very well. Sony TVs are amazing at upscaling. They're probably the best at upscaling. At taking low-form content and making it better, the Sony XR processors are amazing at that. Like, they are fantastic at that. Like, but not all TVs are that great at it. Um, but it's just a shame, man. Look, this thing's launching in 2025. No, it's not that they're hit or miss, Battle Pop. It's just that Sony TVs don't do a very good job at entry level or mid range. Sony TVs, you either go premium or you don't do it at all. If you buy the high end, they're the best on the market. Sony's higher end are phenomenal. Their processors, the Sony XR chips, they're the best chips in the world. Like the processing on Sony TVs is ludicrous. It's insane. They also have really, really natural color production. Some TVs, like Samsung TVs, have a tendency to blow the colors a bit too much, and it can all look a bit nuclear. Do you know what I mean? Well, saying you have a Sony Bravia is very vague, Jeff, because there's a massive, massive scope of what a Sony Bravia is. And which Sony TV do you have? Do you know what I mean? That a Bravia, it doesn't really mean anything. But look, Sony's mini LEDs can't be touched. They can't be touched. Sir Bravia, yeah. There's the Sony mini LEDs are comparable to some OLEDs out there, and that's LCD tech. But your phone has a better screen than the Switch 2. It's just silliness. It's just silly. I don't get it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Do you think they'll fold on the pricing, or do you think they're gonna stand their ground? What do you think? Do you think Nintendo are going to stand their ground on the price? Yeah, I reckon as well. Yeah, it is. OLED is actually nuts. I used to be in the I was never really sold on OLED until I used OLED. And once you use OLED, it's very, very hard to go back. It's very, very difficult to go back. OLED is actually insane. Am I? Well, I'm naturally a very loud individual. Hang on, chat. I'll pull you closer. We're going to get real intimate now. Okay, we're going to get real close, right? How's everyone doing today? Is everyone good? I need to be quiet now because young Bruv is at school tomorrow. So I'm just going to whisper in your ear a little bit. You know, this is seductive Bruvian now, right? You're 32 now. Enjoy it, man, because the 30s fly by, Steve. Like, the 30s absolutely disappear, man. Oh, yeah, sure. Once you've had, once you've experienced... Look, man, the LG OLEDs are crazy. Like, where is the stripper lady coming out? Well, you missed it. You missed it, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry, Johnny. Came way too late. I didn't get one, you know. I have an LG 4. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I have the C4. Right behind me. the ASMR stream. You know, maybe I should start doing a bit of ASMR. You know, maybe I should start doing that. You know, do all the ooh, you know, start making a lot of noises and stuff. I've not played Hades, Steve. It's been on my list of games to play for a long time, but I've never watched it. I mean, never played it. Hades is great. Yeah, it's one of those. Look, my backlog of gaming is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It just doesn't stop, does it? Plus, there's a Hades 2 coming out. That's right, isn't it? There's a Hades 2 coming out. Have you checked out Fable OG with the new ones coming out? Look, not really. I played a bit of one and then got distracted. Getting distracted is something that happens a lot to me. So no, I still need to. Oh, Hades 2 is out. Oh well, there you go. But no, I haven't. I do need to play. It's out this Thursday. Oh, shit. Well, I won't be playing it. I'll say it right now. I won't be playing Expedition 33. I will, but not at launch because I'm busy. I've got Cyberpunk, then I've got then I'm going to be doing Oblivion right after this. I'll be playing nothing else. And then I need to get through Oblivion before Doom comes out. So Expedition 33 is going to become a backlog game. So I will talk about it on the channel much later down the line. So I'm not going to... The thing is, right, for the sake of the channel, I could play it to do a first impressions video. I should do that. As a content creator, I should do that. Yes, it's my birthday. I'm 39 today. It would be what I should play it to do a video on it. But here's the thing. If I play Expedition 33 while I'm distracted with Oblivion and distracted with Cyberpunk, I'm not going to be able to give a real accounting of how I feel about Expedition 33. It would be unfair of me to talk about the game when I'm not fully in it. So I don't want to do that disservice to the game by doing that. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you, bruv. Game Pass is feeding us to Jeff's reviews got me more views, so I will be doing my Expedition 33. Or maybe Oblivion. Bro, I can't do reviews. I realize, look, reviews aren't for me. I can't really do reviews. Reviews are not for me. It's not something I do. So I'm better at just doing like impressions. I play a game. I give my raw impressions of it. A review is too detailed, man. Like people, no, you don't want me to do a review. Because what people expect from a review isn't really what you're going to get from me. Look, man, I think I thought it was very mid. You know, it's like, look, I'm good at like talking about what I like, and I can give a detailed opinion on stuff I like and don't like, but I can't structure it the way that a review would need to be structured. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Steve-O. But you know, I don't know. And there's a lot of editing involved in a review, typically. I don't know. Maybe I did review Halo. I reviewed Combat Evolved. I gave it a perfect... I gave it 4 out of 5. Maybe I'll do a... Oh, no, I'm not about doing a Cyberpunk review solely. Look, man, I got to tell you. Okay, listen. South of Midnight. It's pretty damn mid. It's pretty mid, right? My wife was playing it. Look. If my wife says it's mid, right? It's a very limited game. The combat in it is very limited. The enemy types are very repetitive. It's a game which doesn't have much to anchor you down. The combat lacks any weight in South of Midnight. It's all very floaty. It just doesn't appeal to me. Like, even the narration can be a bit hard to take seriously at time. Do you know what I mean? Just on live and stream, saw the thumbnail, so it's part of the... Yeah, bruv, I am a Gooner, man. I'm an Arsenal fan, as, you know, we all know. I just don't, you know, I didn't, look, no, granted, listen, I haven't really played an awful lot of it. I saw my wife play. I always knew it wasn't for me. But I saw my wife playing it, and it sort of validated my thoughts on it previously to that. It just seems a bit meh. Do you know what I mean? In this day and age with so many games coming out, I haven't got time for meh. Like, I don't have time for a game which is just okay, I guess. You know, I want to play good games. I want to play great games. I want to play games which pull me in. Miss Bruv says, I absolutely loved it at the start with the storm, but after that, it felt very repetitive. Which is a shame. Yeah, it is, though, man. It's the same little shadow things all the time with those stupid little things she has. And she's like, you know. I feel like now games are competing for time. They're competing for our time. And the task any game has is, how do I convince this gamer to play my game? How do I convince them to stop playing what they're playing to play my game? That, especially on Game Pass, it's a competition for time. And I can't, there's nothing South of Midnight can do to me to make me turn off Cyberpunk. I'm not going to do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to, there's so many games now, it's like, no. You know, sorry, South of Midnight, there's no place for you. In 2025, it's a terrible year for a game like South of Midnight, I feel. There's just too much. Do you know what I mean? It's, and being a AA game doesn't mean it's bad. It's not bad because it's just very, it's nothing special. It's like Avowed. Mid. Avowed was so mid, man. As an RPG, Avowed was very mid. Like, anyone says it isn't, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's mid. Avowed is a sort of game where I would recommend it to someone. If someone was new to gaming and had never played an RPG before and said, yo, Bruvian, I really want to try an RPG. What should I play? I would tell them to play Avowed. I think it's a great entry-level RPG. It's an RPG-like game. Yo, Thrash, thanks for that, man. Appreciate the 5. Happy birthday, dude. I know you're addicted to Cyberpunk currently, but I hope you'll let me gift you a game in a bit. Bruv, I am very addicted to Cyberpunk. And yeah, man, absolutely. It would be, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I genuinely think Avowed is a beginner. There's nothing Avowed does which is that special, man. Like, it's so basic. It's so basic. It is. Like, it's so flat. It's flat. It's Avowed. It's just, it does a few, it does okay, but it doesn't do anything better than okay. Do you know what I mean? It's just mid. It is. It's mid. It's okay. That's all you can really say about Avowed. It's serviceable as an RPG game. But there's better RPGs from 10, 15 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Do you think anyone will talk about Avowed in a few years' time? I don't. No one's going to talk about Avowed in a few years' time. No one. I haven't played Fallout London. I haven't. Thank you, Jim. You know what's funny, man? It's like it would be people think I'm an Xbox fanboy and stuff, but I will talk about how I don't like Avowed and Starfield I didn't like, and I'm not just going to hype up a game because it's on Game Pass and it's an Xbox game. Do you know what I mean? That's not. I can't do that. Plus, I'm a terrible liar, man. The thing is, it would be good for look. I'm not gonna lie. It would be great. It would be probably better for the channel if I was just hyping up everything. But I started Avowed and I really liked the first. I liked it at first. If you watch my video on Avowed, right? Happy birthday, Tune. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Greg, it's Starfield feels lifeless to me. It's a game which just has no soul. It's very sanitized is Starfield. And I don't like the goddamn lie, right? The lie that is you are in space flying. No, I'm not. I hate that. It's like you're in space and you're just hovering there. And even though the little thing will say, oh, you're traveling this fast and your boosters are making you go quick, you're just stuck there. You can't actually fly into a planet. You're not really flying anywhere. It's just trying to trick you into feeling like you're flying. And I hate that. Like, you build a ship and what for? You're just hovering there in this big open grey space, like, with nothing to do. Like, it's a con. It's a scam. You are being scammed in Starfield, and I hate the idea of feeling like I'm being scammed. Like, it's terrible. I just don't like it. Everything just looks very bland and boring and bleh. This is science fiction. When did science fiction get so meh? You know what I mean? Baldur's Gate can be very overwhelming. It was very overwhelming for me when I first played it. I actually nearly quit. I nearly gave up on it. It was my wife who convinced me to push on, and I'm glad I did because it ended up being one of my favorite games. But I was ready to quit. Yes, do I know how long it would take to fly to a planet? Here's the issue, man. This is a video game, not real life, though. You know, it doesn't matter how long it would take in real life. No one's. Thanks for the tube, Chris. I appreciate that. You know, when you're playing, there's a certain line, man. You know, when a game is it's a game, right? It needs to be fun. I just didn't. I've started Starfield maybe 4 times, and every time I've tried it, I've quit. Within like 7 hours, I've just stopped playing. I just can't play it. I just can't play it. It does not appeal to me. And it's funny because I'm a fan of Bethesda games, but it just didn't appeal to me at all. So dull. God damn it, it was dull. Wasn't it boring? It was so boring. Oh. No, of course not. And I've never said all games are good on the green side. No games are all good on either side. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, hang on, what's Jeff say? That's why I always talk about video game logic. It's fantasy, not realism. Yes, some games are realistic. Look, realism, man, can be boring. Sci-fi is meant to be fun. I don't know science fiction, by its very definition, it is meant to be fun. With science fiction, you have unlimited possibilities. You have free reign to be as crazy as you want. And they came up with Starfield. That's what they came up with. A whole studio, that's what they came up with. Starfield. Bruv. Give me that budget. I'll create you a fucking sci-fi game. I'll create you a sci-fi game. Bruv, give me that budget and a few years. I will give you a bruv. I will give. How does Space Shark sound? I'll give you a sci-fi game, bruv. I will give you a sci-fi game. Trust me. Someone give me a budget. Give me a team of the devs, right? I will make you a sci-fi game, bro. It was so. Look, when people speak in Starfield, you're just like, right, okay, like your brain starts to turn off as people speak. It's so boring. Oh, bro, and it doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense. Like even right at the beginning of the game, this is like right, okay. I'm the sort of individual where I will give a lot of things a free pass. But so Starfield starts, right? And I pick all the criminal backgrounds. I'm like, I'm a criminal, I'm on the wrong run, stuff like so I'm playing as a bad guy, right? So right at the start of Starfield, you're a miner, right? We all know this, you're a miner. You do some mining, you touch this thing, you all get under attack. Anyway, long story short, this guy comes down on his ship. You don't know him. You've never met him. He has a ship. Within 10 minutes of meeting this guy, he hands you his ship. I'm a criminal. Why would you just hand me your ship, bro? Like, I'm just going to take this ship and go pirate now. I don't care about you or your explorers. Like, what? Why would you just hand me the ship? Like, I honestly, man, I find it so dull. So dull. It's just Starfield, man. Mass Effect still is the pinnacle. It's still the pinnacle. I'm really excited for Exodus. I feel like Exodus is going to be the next. It is. It's a spiritual successor to Mass Effect. It's written by Drew Kapushian. It has a lot of the same developers. That's the thing, though. You can do that if you want. Well, Steve, you can, but still, it doesn't make sense why he would just give you the ship. Like, it doesn't make sense. Why would you just say, "Oh, here you go, take my ship"? Like, what? But Outer Worlds 2 is coming out, and I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. Outer Worlds 2 should be a fun time. Yo, Sharknado was a masterpiece, Chris. It was a masterpiece, and I won't have anyone tell me it wasn't. Sharknado was great. Did everyone? What did Sharknado? Sharknado was great. It was great. What a great idea, though, for a movie. Can you imagine if that happened, bruv? Can you imagine if that happened? Oh my god, man! Look at my bags under my. I'm looking older as this stream goes on, bro. Yes, but great. Great. Isn't that the best type of movie, though? When something is that bad, it's good. Isn't that the sweet spot for like prime entertainment, for like peak entertainment? When something is that bad, it's good. That's honestly the greatest compliment you can give anything. Like if something hits that sweet spot of being so bad it's good, it becomes perfection at that point. It becomes a timeless classic. Because if you're that bad, you're good, you will always be entertaining for all the reasons why it's good. It can never be boring. It can never be dull. It can never age badly. It can never its quality can never diminish over time. If you are that bad, you're good, you're legend. It's a very hard sweet spot to find. And Sharknado nailed it. So Sharknado is goated. It's goated. Yeah, no, MC, I would rather something be good because it's good. But there's something, nice and relaxing about watching something which is so hideously bad that it entertains you because of how bad it is. Where you're just laughing at the movie rather than, laughing at the comedy in the movie. I haven't seen The Room. What's The Room? Is that Silent Hill? That's Silent Hill, right? The Room? Sure it is. Is that Silent Hill? Yeah, I'm sure it is, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, no. We're talking about movies right now, so probably not. I don't know. Yeah, I only saw Thrash, the first one. I never saw the other ones. They really, really, really did milk that. The Room was... we watched the woman and the kid in the room. The Cube was great, bro. I love the Cube. Don't tell me look, bro. Cube was great. The Cube wasn't so bad it was good. The Cube was just good. The Cube was great, man. The Cube, man. Can you imagine that? Fucking hell. Like the Cube was mental. Happy birthday, Todd. Appreciate that, man. Man, listen, I've been eating Easter eggs all day. I've been living off Easter eggs today. So all I've done is play Cyberpunk, right? Drink Red Bull, and eat Easter eggs today. That's what I've done with my day today. What's up, Salt Addict, man? How are you doing? Did I? Is that what I did? I didn't say happy birthday to Todd, did I? Is that what I did? Oh. Maybe it is Todd's birthday. You don't know. You don't know if it is or it isn't. I'm sure it is Todd's birthday. Happy birthday, Todd. Crystal Maze was a good TV show when it had the bald guy presenting it. Man, Cube, look, man, Cube was good. Miss Bruv, ever became Jeff the Shark, I get out of trouble. Yeah, I'm good, sort addict. I'm good, man. Not been as active on YouTube as I would have liked to have been. But with Oblivion coming out tomorrow, you know, I will probably do a video. I'll probably get a first impressions video out of Oblivion tomorrow. Yeah, I think Fallout 3 definitely deserves a remaster, man. Yeah, of course. Fallout 3, bruv, yes. Absolutely. Plus, my wife has never played an Elder Scrolls game in her life. So I'm telling her she has to play Oblivion. She's never played Fallout. So Fallout remake would be excellent. You mean the Oblivion release date trailer tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, MCO would rather it be a release date trailer because I can't, I'm not going to be playing it yet. Fallout 3 better than New Vegas? No, it isn't, Jeff. Jeff, I love you, bruv. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Like, I love Fallout 3, but no. No, it isn't, bruv. Like, New Vegas was infinitely better, man. New Vegas was absolutely stupidly good. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, 3 was amazing, but New Vegas, bruv? New Vegas is RPG royalty. It was so good, it was stupidly good. They did Bethesda better than Bethesda. I mean, I don't think Bethesda expected to be outshined that way. Like, New Vegas was so insanely good that there's not even the right word to describe how good it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think people should take into account New Vegas when they rate games. Do you know what I mean? So, the problem with giving games a number, right? You say this is a 10 out of 10. But then what if you get 2 games that are a 10 out of 10? Which game is better? Not all 10 out of 10 games are equal, right? So what they should start doing is, this game's a 10 out of 10. But this game is New Vegas. And then we'd understand how great the game really is. Do you know what I mean? That's what they should do. That's how good New Vegas was. If you say a game is as good as New Vegas, then that's all you need to say. You know? Yeah, no, I do not believe in a million years that the people who did New Vegas did Avowed. That's a completely different set of people. There's no way anyone involved in making Vegas made fucking Avowed. There's no way. There is no way. There's no way that innovative, creative team who broke boundaries and raised the standard of RPG gaming in this medium possibly made Avowed. No. Yes, I'm an Arsenal fan. I am, indeed. Fallout 3 beginning is better. Forgot the dead zones in between quests on Fallout 3 Vegas. Had better question right. But the beginning of the beginning of Fallout 3 is probably one of the best openings, I think, of a game I've ever played. Look, man, let's not talk about Marathon because Marathon looks absolutely shit. I'm sorry. So maybe you're right. Marathon. What is that? What is that? What is that? Like, but no, Vegas was really good. When I think about Vegas, actually, it might be one of the best games ever made. Marathon looks terrible. It looks absolutely. Listen, if Marathon was just announced as a new game by some new developer, no one would give a shit. No one would give a shit. No one. Several individuals involved with the development of Fallout New Vegas also worked on Avowed. Notably, well, I don't know what to tell you. It seems very bizarre to me. Weird. Because you wouldn't think it. I mean, I don't know. That's a massive backstep from what could arguably be one of the best games ever made. How did they make something in 2025 worse than New Vegas? Because it's much worse. In every single way, Avowed is worse than New Vegas. Like in every single category, it's worse. Yeah, Bungie's cooked, man. That was a disaster. Dark Cloud. I don't know what they was thinking with Marathon, man. It looks so bland and so boring. What are you? What is that? Like, they could have made anything, bruv. They could have done anything, and they came out with that. With that, my guy. I've never played the Pillars of Eternity game, so I can't speak on that. Bro, I was watching it, and I was like, what is this lifeless, soulless husk of a game? What is this shit? Like, bro, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. I don't know how anyone looks at that and thinks it looks good. But it looked so unappealing, so boring, so... Listen, man, I don't know what to tell you. You have things like Doom Dark Ages, and then you have Marathon. I mean, talk about levels to this. Like, it's like, what the hell? It is literally like they went, no, you know what? It's an insult to AI. I was going to say it's like they got AI to do it, but I think AI could do a better job. I think if you went to ChatGPT and said, please code me a first-person extraction game, it would do a better job. I genuinely think it would do a better job. The free version as well. Marathon looked slop. It looked absolute slop. That game will be dead. Guarantee you, that game will be dead. That game is going to crash and burn just like Concord did because it just looks as uninterested. It's so bad. Bro, I was all for it. I was very excited to see what Bungie did. I thought, this is Bungie. I've been loving Halo. I can't wait to see what they're making next. And then I saw that. What the fuck was that? What was that? Bro, what was that? Like, what was that? Take away the Bungie in the name, right? Show that, bro. You can't tell me if that trailer just launched randomly. If that trailer would have been on like a gaming event, like a summer showcase, and we didn't know who the developer was. Say it was a new developer, right? Like Black Winter Games or something like that. If it would have just come out, we didn't know who the devs was, and we saw that, no one would give a shit. No one would care about Marathon. No one would be talking about it. No one would be defending it. No one would care. It would just die and fizzle out. People are only giving it a slight chance because it's Bungie. Bro, I can't. So how does a company fall? What happens to these companies, man? What happens to these people where they just look at BioWare? They created Mass Effect, Knights of the Old Republic, Dragon Age Origins, Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate. Then they made Veilguard, bro. How does that happen? How does that happen? How do these companies go backwards? Like, they don't move forward. They yeah, it's just, I don't know what to tell. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I still think that BioWare should be sued. I think there should be charges for murder for what they did to Dragon Age. Because if you play Dragon Age Origins now, it will genuinely make you sad. It's sad. If you play Origins and you think, what an amazing game. So well written. So good. So dark. So gritty. So the stakes so high. And now the Dragon Age is dead. It's dead. We'll never see another Dragon Age again. Guarantee it. It's dead. It's dead. that we'll never get another Dragon. They killed it. Veilguard killed it. Killed the franchise. EA will never sign off on a Dragon Age now. It's dead. What do you think's going to happen with Mass Effect 4, bruv? What do you think's going to happen with Mass Effect? Say bye to Mass Effect. Because that shit's going to die. Mass Effect is going to die. There is no more Mass Effect, bruv. There's no more. They're making one, but I am not happy and I am not hyped. I wish they wouldn't make it. I just wish they would let the trilogy be the trilogy and ignore the red, leave it be. But no, they're gonna do it again. They're gonna destroy it. It is puzzling. How you go backwards? It doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. Aku, thanks for the 5 man. Maybe it's just them hiring under the. Well, it's ridiculous. People are subpar devs, story writers. Yes, but just don't do that. Bruv, watch this video. It could still work. How to make money fast in Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, drop that link because I do want to see that. Yo, Mr. Glass, how are you doing, man? Yeah, it just baffles me, man. It's like you can't rely on. How many times have we had a developer studio who we've put faith in? They've been the one. They've been the one we can trust. This is the one. These are the ones that we know they're going to do is right. There's no such thing anymore. You're only as good as your last game. It's like, as much as I love Larian, there's no guarantee the next game won't stink. You just don't know. Cyberpunk. What am I on? Let's find out. So my missions are Ghost Town. Yeah, Ghost Town is my next story mission, I think. I also have a bunch of I've got to meet with Takimura on down on the street, and then Ghost Town, I'm meeting with someone called Panam. I'm meeting Panam. That's what I'm doing. And I've been doing the Judy missions as well. The next Judy mission is taking out Clouds. That's my next Judy mission. I have to take down the Clouds place. So that they're my next ones. I've been really taking my time. I mean, how long have I played it? Let's see. How long have I played this? Oh, hang on. So I've played it for 2 days, 12 hours, and 22 minutes. And that's how far into the game story I am. So, yeah, I'm taking my time. Damn, I didn't know I played it that much. Jesus Christ. I only started playing it like 3 days ago. Jesus. I only started playing it like... When did I start playing Cyberpunk? Holy shit. Fucking hell. I've done a lot of side stuff though. I've done loads of gigs and stuff like that. No. I didn't. 60 hours. Yeah. I saw the new Doom thing. Yeah, of course. I saw the Doom thing. I absolutely love it, man. Cyberpunk. Just driving around on a bike on Cyberpunk is mental. It's mental. I have to say though, man. Yeah, I really wish that I had a PC. There's times like this when I really wish I had a goddamn PC, man. Because I would love to play it all maxed out with mods. I'd love to be able to download mods on Cyberpunk, man. I want to look like a cyborg, man. I wish I could get like full metal arms on it. Like, you know what I mean? Yes, yes, I have. I've done that. I've done that mission. It was really funny. It's Cyberpunk is great. I've done nothing but play Cyberpunk, by the way. Like, it's consumed me. It's all I've been playing. It's all I've been doing is playing Cyberpunk. Maybe I'll stream it. I have a Twitch. I mean, I don't really promote my Twitch because I don't really go on it that much. But you know what? Tomorrow, I might. Maybe I'll Twitch a bit of Cyberpunk sometime soon. Maybe. Why not? Yeah, man. Look, it's my goal. I don't know if I'll achieve this, chat, but you're hearing it now. I'm 39 today. My goal is to, by the time I'm 40, so this time next year, I must have a decent PC. If I get to 40 years old and I still never played on PC, then that's a travesty. That's actually quite sad, I think. I think that's actually really bad. I feel like a 40-year-old gamer, right, someone who's been gaming since I was a child, I owe it to myself to have the PC. Granted, money doesn't come easy. You know, and I've always been open with the fact that I'm not rich, right? I need to start saving, even if it's just a little bit a month, and I need to get a PC. I need one. So that's my goal. That's my main goal for next year. My goal is to get a PC. I'm going to save for a year, try and see what I can manage. My job paid me today. I think I'm honestly going to go buy Cyberpunk and Steam so I can. Yeah, I really want to, because you know what? While Cyberpunk is great, there's a few things which could be a bit deeper. Like, I want to be able to get more cybernetic enhancements. I want to get like a metal arm. I want to get like when I upgrade my cyberware, it doesn't really change your appearance that much. I wish it would. So there's a lot of areas it could be a lot deeper. You know what I mean? I just really need it. So guys, listen. If on my 40th birthday I haven't got a PC, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know, man. I should stop calling myself a gamer at that point. I should just give it up. You know what I mean? Yes, you do, but you don't want to on yourself. At least you're not on eBay and that begs for money and then blows all the way mindlessly and tells people. No, man, I'll get what I'm going to say. But the thing is, here's the deal, right? I could have had a PC by now. Of course, I could have done. Right? Of course. I could have had a PC by now, but because I've never had one, right? Because I've never had one, I refuse to get one which is an entry level. I don't want an entry. I don't want a mid-range. I want a high-end PC. I want a really good PC, right? Because at my age, I feel like I deserve to have something which is really good, right? I'm going to be, you know what I mean? Like, I have to have a good one. Not like I need a good one. It's a complete luxury. I just want to have a really good one. Because when I finally do get one, it shouldn't be budget. Do you know what I mean? If I'm going to make that step, I should at least future-proof it. Yeah, like I should future-proof it. It should get me something which is gonna do the job for a long time, right? And then I can go back to all the games like Cyberpunk and mod the hell out of it. Like, mod the hell out of it. Like, mod it to just break the game with mods. that's what, you know. Good luck getting a GPU. But this time, like, I'm just gonna put a bit away every month and see how I'm looking come like January, and see how I'm looking. Happy birthday! Thank you, Elvish man. I appreciate that. But yeah, so what's everyone playing right now? Everyone, you all know I'm addicted to Cyberpunk. But what are you all playing? What's everyone playing right now? Crime Scene. Oh, Crime Scene Cleaner. That's out, isn't it? Oh, you just reminded me with that Halo Wars thing. What does everyone think of this? What does everyone think of the Star Wars Zero Company? Have you seen that? It's like an XCOM, but Star Wars. What do you all think of that? I think it's a really cool idea. I think it looks very interesting. Yeah, I like the look of it. Yeah, yeah, I think it looks cool. I do like those sort of games. I do. I like those sort of games. Those sort of games are cool, man. They're cool. Skyrim on Steam. Star Wars video games are about the only part of the franchise that interests me at this point. Yeah, unfortunately. Although Darth Maul is getting a show, there's a show coming out dedicated to Darth Maul, which I am very interested in. Like, yeah. Look, I can't look. There is a Star Wars fanboy living inside of me, right? There still exists this child inside me that was blown away. There still exists inside me this child, right? That was blown away by the first time I ever saw a lightsaber. Do you know what I mean? That child still exists inside me. So, you know, whenever I see Star Wars, I always get a bit excited. Do you know what I mean? I can't kill that fanboy inside me that just loves Star Wars. As soon as I see the music, see the Star Wars logo, hear the I lose my mind. Right? It's why I still enjoyed the new trilogy, even though objectively they were quite bad. But I still enjoyed it because it was Star Wars. Do you know what I mean? There is a fanboy in me of Star Wars content, which I can never defeat. So, well, yeah. So the suspension on my chair is going. That's because I'm that fat. So that's not good. That means I'm gonna have to get another chair now at some point. I've only had this chair like I don't know, 2 months maybe, not even that. It's like probably 6 weeks old, right? It doesn't. I just find myself going lower and lower and lower as I'm on it. For God's sake, come on, man. Suspension's breaking already. Unbelievable. I'm going to have to get a really good chair, man. And this chair wasn't cheap. This wasn't a cheap chair, man. It's quite an expensive chair. I can't believe it's already breaking. I need a chair made for big, heavy, fat people, man. Because this is ridiculous. I've only had this 6 weeks, and now the suspension's going. That's absolutely great. Is that? That's magnificent. What an absolute joke. And I searched it. I searched best chairs for heavy people. And this was one of the ones that they were recommending. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. God's sake. It's not, bruv. The chairs should be holding people. I'm not like, sort of like I'm 300 plus pounds over you, man. Like, it should be hot. It's ridiculous. You're going to place a piston? I mean, I don't even know what a piston is, L. I don't even know what a piston is, bruv. So, I sit on it, man, and I just hear, like, popping noises, stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, just pops and the suspension of this thing has never been that great. But it should be, because it's you know. So yeah, I need I keep hearing this about an office chair. What is it about the office chair which makes it better than a gaming chair? Like this thing, it can't hold me. Just if I move, it just pops, man. This thing isn't built to last. I'm telling you. Maybe I'll look into an office chair then. Yeah, I might look into an office chair. I need to really invest in the best chair I can, because if you get the chair wrong, your whole setup is bust. Do you know what I mean? If you get the chair wrong, you're done. Like you need to get the chair right. I feel like gaming chairs might be a bit of a scam. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that there might be a bit of a scam. Do you know what I mean? Like they charge you a lot of money, and what you get really isn't that great of a chair. Do you know what I mean? Especially for someone who's heavy. I feel like if you don't really weigh anything, you're fine. But if you're quite heavy, so I might have to look into a really good office chair, maybe. Because some gaming chairs, man, cost a ton of money, man. Like, I found one that was like £400, which is like well over $500, I think, for you guys. And I was like, what the hell, man, for a fucking chair? But I'm losing faith in them now, because this thing was on the this chair was on was ranked like 1 for the best gaming chairs for people who are heavier, right? And it's 6 weeks old and it's struggling. My cat destroyed my chair. Sorry to hear that, man. Jesus. So it's the chair situation, man. It's always a nightmare, because you can't test this shit before you buy it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, well, I think I'm about 250, 260. No, I think I'm about £250. So I need it shouldn't be that hard to find a chair which can support. My weight is like average weight in some, like, £250 isn't crazy heavy. I know it's heavy, but it's not crazy heavy. I'd imagine a lot of gamers, right, especially older ones, are around that weight. Do you know what I mean? Herman Miller or steel case chairs seem to be the best. Yeah, man, I've played Gears 3. I finished Gears 3. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I still Herman. I'll look into Herman Miller and see what's going on with Herman Miller. I'll have a look at Herman. Let's see, Herman Miller. Let me have a look. Are they super expensive? But I might just have to pay the price, though. Do you know what I mean? I might just have to pay the price. Well, good for you, Dog Cloud. Do you want a goddamn medal? You know, we can't all be as slim as you, bruv. Don't make me come and sit on you, Dark Cloud. You'll never escape. Okay. There's quite a few. There's quite a few, man. Yeah, no, you don't want to get a cheap chair. I was never interested in getting a cheap one. That's why I got this one. This one wasn't cheap. This was like £170. But that was money not well spent. They're all very meshy. Is that mesh comfortable? It doesn't look very strong. They're all very meshy, these office chairs, man. It's like, that worries me that I'd just fall through it. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Dark Cloud, like, bragging, well, I'm £170 and I'm 6 foot. It's like, well done you. We're not talking about you, Dark Cloud. This is my problem. I need assistance in finding something to accommodate my fat ass. So speaking about your skinny self doesn't really help me, does it? Jesus. So yeah, the very meshy, but like you said, breathable, probably really great in summer. Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet it's great in summer though. Okay, they're not that expensive, man. Most of these are like £200, which is about what I paid for this. Yeah, I'll have to have a look. So is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? We're saying we're saying if you want a game chair, soft is better. So are we saying that the gaming chairs are not the right one? It's office chairs I need. Yo, chat, do me a favor. If anyone has any really solid suggestions, drop the link in the chat. If anyone has any really solid suggestions for really good chairs, right? Drop the links in the chat for me. Yeah, Alex's face is ranked best chair amongst worst women. Office supply stores. I'll have to have a look. I'll have to look into it. I might even have to just go to an actual physical store and try out a few. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Dark Cloud, listen. I'm not sensitive, bro. Like, no one calls me fat more than me, bro. But it's just counterproductive. Like, it's not helpful. Like, okay, you're slim. That doesn't help my situation, does it? Dark Cloud. Like, I'm not. You don't have the chair problem, bro. You're £170. You weigh as much as my morning dump. Like I eat £170 for breakfast. Like, so that doesn't help me. You know what I mean? Yeah, Aku, send me any suggestions will help because I don't really know what I'm looking at. But yeah, it's just the fact that this thing can't even. It's ridiculous. You think if I was like £400, right? I'd get it. Do you know what I mean? But not that heavy. Jesus. I mean, I might be in a few years. Give it another year. We'll see where I'm at when I'm 40. You know? Yeah. Well, it exaggerated a little bit, Guardian, for comedy, you know, for comedy purposes, you know. Jesus Christ. Anyway, look, I'm going to be hopping off soon, guys, because it's getting late. I don't want to keep young brother awake because he's got school in the morning. And I haven't had my tea yet. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, man. 304. I need a chair which can hold me comfortably. I need one that can hold like £400, no problem. So when I sit on the chair, it's easy work. Do you know what I mean? I don't want the chair to struggle with me. Like, I sit on this and I feel bad for the chair. It like makes me feel bad. Every time I move, it's like, it's like creaking and popping and grinding. And I'm like, come on, man, stop being dramatic. The chair is being dramatic. Like, come on, man. This is what you was made for. This is what you was designed for. Stop it now. Right? Of course, man. Of course, Fash, anytime. You can DM me anytime, regardless of that. You can DM me on Discord anytime you like. But just be mindful, though, Thrash, if you're not in the UK, unless you're getting a code from CD Keys, it won't work. But you really don't need to gift me a game, bro. You don't need to do that. Oh, yeah, sounds like... Yeah, well, I'm there too, Matt. I'm there too. Knees, back, pretty much all the joints, shoulders, elbows, the fingers, wrists. Even the jaw sometimes. I'm pretty much there with all of it now. Head, look, man, what happens is you get to 30, right? And then every year that passes, more of you breaks. Like, more of you just breaks as you get older, man. It's like, oh, this is a thing now. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the thing. It's like your body just starts to like fall apart. Do you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. But anyway, chat, it's been great fun. It's late. I'm gonna go so young bruv can get some sleep without me. Yeah, oh yeah, you get crazy debuffs, man. Crazy debuffs, man. Right, guys, take care. Thanks for jumping in tonight. I appreciate you. Good night, guys.